The Medium Terrain Mobilizer MTM, otherwise known as the Mobitainer from Drehtainer, further developed on behalf of the United States Marine Corps, has the following characteristics. Transport and offload of a 20-foot container with a maximum weight of 50,000 pounds. 172 kilowatt turbocharged diesel engine, 6 hydraulic wheel motors, 6x6 on unpaved ground with a maximum speed of 7 miles per hour. Two by 4 on paved ground with a lifted middle axle at a maximum speed of 16 miles per hour. And as a 2x4 on normal streets without load at a speed of 35 miles per hour. The width of the vehicle can vary between 8 feet and 8 feet 6 inches. In order to extend the mobilizer to its full width, 6 screws per tandem axle must be loosened, and then the axle is rotated 180 degrees. When the complete MTM is raised, the axles automatically slide out of their mountings, allowing them to be rotated easily. During this procedure, the hydraulic lines do not even have to be detached. The total weight of this container is 50,000 pounds. However, the average container transported weighs between 20,000 and 25,000 pounds. The 4 upper and 4 lower hydraulic supports can be activated simultaneously via joystick or individually per tumbler switch. In order to prevent the sinking of the supports in the ground on this MTM version, container offloading must always take place on solid ground. Another version allows the spreader to be raised so high that the MTM can travel over a 20-foot trailer with container. The upper twin cylinders are then moved via telescoping shafts. The MTM must be raised to a level which will allow a 40-foot trailer to move beyond the forward axle. The top spreader can be hydraulically shifted lengthwise or diagonally. All hydraulic cylinders can be controlled either within the cabin or outside through the use of remote control. This allows the operator better visual control and therefore a safer, faster operation. On a hard-packed surface, the Mobitainer can be driven as a 6x6 or 2x6, as well as a 2x4. The tractor and chassis are connected at an articulating joint, thus allowing for damage-free transport over uneven surfaces. The ground clearance for this vehicle is 500 millimeters, but can be increased to 700 millimeters if needed. Another version is able to negotiate water hindrances at a depth of 5 feet. The diesel engine is set at a fixed RPM rate. The hydraulic pumps are controlled via joystick in order to get the best performance out of the driving wheels in rough terrain. When traversing difficult surfaces, mud or sand for example, the tire pressure can be reduced, which in turn changes the specific ground pressure of each tire. While the vehicle is underway, special valves allow tire pressure to be adjusted from 65 psi down to 20 psi. When necessary to achieve better traction, more torque can be transferred to the front wheel motors. When traveling around curves, the tandem axles rotate at different speeds in the same way that a tank tread operates under similar conditions. The container can be dropped or picked up in all forms of terrain over which the MTM travels. The Mobitainer is equipped with a double compressor unit and ringed compressed air lines, ensuring rapid inflation of the tires. The middle axle can be elevated in order to save tread on the tires while negotiating curves on paved ground. Due to its low center of gravity, the MTM can be safely driven even with a side slope of over 30%. Depending on the traction, the MTM can climb a grade of over 30%. With its all-wheel drive and central tire inflation system, the vehicle has no trouble traveling over even the soft sand of a beach. In the future, the integration of pivot steering will make the MTM even more maneuverable over uneven ground. The MTM is the only rough terrain container handler that can load and offload small hovercraft. By raising the middle axle while locking the differential, even steep ramps can be negotiated without difficulty. With the container elevated, the next version of the vehicle will be able to ford water that is 6 feet deep. Drehtainer has the capacity to adapt itself to every commercial and military customer's needs. Contact us for further information.